Let's get this shit show started.
Greetings, Earthlings!
Привет.
I am the unexpectedly capable Dr. Moreau hybrid of a lizard brain and a monkey mind, Trevor.
And I'm the little voice in your head that moved out and got its own fucking place.
Welcome to the Shitheads Podcast.
A podcast where we purge our cognitive urges and hopefully inspire you to do the same because it's therapeutic.
If you're not familiar with the id, it is the part of the mind in which innate instinctive impulses and primary processes are manifest.
And that is the uncut donkey dick of the mind that we are plopping on the table before you.
What a charming metaphor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Speaking of metaphors, here's what's been on my mind for a while now and what really motivated me to do this podcast and why it's pretty essential to my well-being. So the thing is, metaphors only work because they all contain an element of literal within them. And you literally cannot think beyond them. You can picture it or whatever. You can comprehend what it's hearkening you toward and how. But meanwhile, thought itself is the ultimate abstract snake going up its own asshole, because most of the time, metaphor can take a backseat to reality. But I don't know how much longer it will on my end, because the serpent noms on metaphors and conceptual synesthesia combined with each fucking stimulus to overwhelm the cohesion of my thoughts and then sit on its fat ass all day in the back of my mind where it continues to sassily mouth the words to a song of its own creation at me from behind bars. And all those voices clamoring for dominance at first and then settling in for the long haul to wear me down like a glacier. And taking everything I have to ignore them and making sure they have nothing to feed upon. Meanwhile, the stimuli keep coming, the chorus swells, and unintelligible cacophony reigns. The little shits don't shut up until I name them. So, let's get to it.
Coolio.
So why the fuck does this all matter to you?
Well, I want to do this because I think it's important for everyone to recognize that their craziness, zaniness, eccentricities are shared with other people so that people don't feel lonely. We can just be open, say what's on our mind, and relate to people. I can talk about things that are pissing me off or making me really sad and depressed and be open and honest about it, and so someone else can connect and be like, hey, yeah, I feel those things too. It's important to connect, to feel like you're not alone, to feel like being weird is okay, etc.
You know what I wore on my first day of fucking kindergarten? I had on like a faux leather vest, a fucking hat, and a like Dalmatian dot fucking skirt and shit. I looked like a little biker baby.
Aww.
And I had little biker boots on and shit.
That's cute, and you got made fun of day one.
Oh, I don't remember. I didn't give a fuck. I thought I was fabulous.
You were, I bet you were. Is there a picture?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna get the picture and blur out your face and put it on the Instagram.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
Hiding your weirdness. Okay, yeah. I always did that, and I still do to a certain extent to fit in with society and like work and things like that.
I found it severely hinders my professional aspirations, and so I've kind of said, fuck it, I just have to do things in a different way. Like, that's why I like writing, because I can't make a terrible impression. I mean, except through my words. I don't mind that. Like, go ahead, say what you want about that.
Right, the weirdness comes from art, being artists. Even though that sounds douchey, like up our own assholes, like, we are artists. But your drawings are great. You know, I have one or more hanging on my wall.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I do music and, I don't know, just like random performance stuff. I like that kind of shit. So,
and I made the flaming shit, which is our thing.
Yeah. See, so you can judge for yourself if our art is good or not.
Yes, judge me.
Judge the poop.
Oh.
Judge our shit. Literally, judge our shit.
Judge our shit. What were we we ranting about?
Being weird, in scare quotes, weird.
Oh, right, and how that's fucking up my career, but I take full accountability for it. Because as it turns out, you know, that whole selling out thing, I guess, where you, like, sacrifice your individuality to whatever profitable aims.
Yeah.
I would absolutely do that 1,000 times over. I would sell myself the fuck out. However, I'm not good at it and cannot figure it out for the fucking life of me. Because,
Well,
you know, perfectly abnormal people can be professional. But I just don't have it.
Well, they have people helping them. They have, like, editors, and they have people holding their hand and guiding them in a certain direction.
No, but to get there in the first fucking place, you need to know how to hold it together to give yourself some credibility. Some modicum of, I should listen to what you're saying. Like, when I talk, people are not like, oh my goodness, we should give this a moment to listen to. This is something substantial. Yeah. People don't do that when I talk, man.
I think it's rare that person who is unabashedly weird will make it. You can be that rare percentage.
Here's the thing. I have no fucking choice. I accept nothing less than the unreasonable man changes the world. That quote, George Bernard Shaw. Let me fucking find it right now. Because I've known this quote. It has been in my head since high school. So, this quote means obscenely a lot. Hang on. Unreasonable man quote. Thank you, Google. Okay, here we are. This is why weird needs to stand the fuck up and just own it. Instead of even trying to dilute your substance, fuck it! Build up on it. Because the reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man.
Yes.
We have to be unreasonable.
I agree. I definitely agree.
And that's all I can do.
You still need to get your message across. You still need to have a platform.
You need to be strategic.
You need to be strategic.
Strategically unreasonable.
Strategery.
Just accept nothing less and then strategize around it. That's all I fucking do. I have to work with this.
I think maybe you and I are yin and yang on this issue.
Really?
Because I think I don't own like weirdness and individualism enough. I'm getting there. I think I'm learning to change, but it's been very much about sticking to status quo, doing the hashtags other people do, you know, that kind of shit. Like trying to make it big in certain ways that you know are already done.
Right.
Like really, and forgetting your creativity a little bit, which I'm getting back to, but...
Here's the thing, when you do it brilliantly, you don't have to forget your creativity. The best shit I've ever done was put with something wildly different. But I made it work.
Yeah.
Because I kept the message in mind.
Right.
And so, people don't understand that when I fucking say it.
You need to have a balance, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
I lean more towards maybe that end, and you lean maybe more towards the unabashedly free.
But my unabashed freedom is strategic. It's not just, I want to say anything I want. I want to say whatever I want and get away with it.
It works best when you're strategic, pretty much. It's most effective and...
It's all strategy.
Right, yeah. So it's a good mix of you have to have strategy and you have to never forget who you are and own it and go with it. And stop comparing yourself to other people. Compare and despair. Did you ever hear that?
What?
Compare and despair.
God damn!
That's something I just read about the other day. Because there's a lot of articles and rants that people have about social media and how it's supposed to bring people together, but it literally just tears you apart, keeps you alone. Compare and despair. You're comparing yourself to others always, because you're looking at social media, you're seeing the best of their life, you're seeing the amazing things they're doing, the amazing people they're with, when they're filtered and they look fucking fantastic, and you're like, oh, their life's amazing because they're not posting when they're on the toilet drunk and shitting themselves. They're posting the good things only. So all you do is sit there, compare, and despair. My life isn't this good. What the fuck am I doing wrong? Well, their life isn't that good either.
Yeah, but I'm on a level, I don't mind seeing other people, like, all their happy, cool, memorable shit. I actually am glad that there's some of it somewhere in the fucking world.
Yeah.
So it reminds me that, hey, keep up. Because look, joyous shit is happening. It doesn't, like, rain down on me all their good shit, because the people I talk to, I know they're bad fucking days.
Yeah.
So I'm not fooled, or, you know, I don't no, fooled. What's a better fucking word? Swayed?
Hoodwinked!
Hoodwinked! Thank you, sir! Yes!
I shall not be hoodwinked.
Indubitably, I am never hoodwinked.
Hoodwinked! Hood.
God damn it.
Don't hood me! You just have to always remember when you're seeing those amazing things. This person also just, cried in the shower last week. Like, there's a balance. You have to remember that they're real people.
I do.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I do.
I think it's hard for a lot of people, especially the whole mass shooter problem that we have here. And how everyone talks about it's pharmaceuticals, it's maybe like racism, like, or gun control, whatever, but a lot of it comes down to just white men being lonely and like looking at social media. Not you and I who actually have friends and each other and stuff. People who don't have friends, who like look at social media, who like despair because they don't understand what it's like to be social. They don't understand other people's lives.
I still say they're just inherently psychos, and I wouldn't blame anything because you know how large a percentage of people it is that are plugged in as much as any fucking buddy else, and they're still functioning. No.
Yeah.
This is a inborn fuck upness.
Right.
And making a correlation like that is fucking stupid, and not
okay.
not giving the piece of shit credit for actually just being a piece of shit.
Well,
and they're all white males.
They are all white
They're
males.
all white males.
Very
Can
true.
we make another connection, perhaps? That's not just a correlation. That's just a fact.
It's just like mediocrity incarnate. And you're
wonder
like,
if
fuck,
that-
I'm mediocre and I suck. What the fuck should I
That
do?
might just be another... Yup. That might be fucking symptomatic of white privilege as well. Hang on. Hang on. I have nobody to blame for my failures. I'm gonna kill everybody. Like, is that what the fuck that is?
This is one of the points I'm trying to make.
That's how they fucking look at it and
that's what I
shit?
said, mediocrity.
I am owed and entitled to the world.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that baby back bullshit?
Right. I know, I get it. But if they're also inherently, like you said, screwed up in the head, then they can't cope with those kind of realizations. Like, I'm mediocre, I don't have anyone to blame, and on top of it, I don't have the capacity in my brain because of genetics, whatever, to work through that myself.
Mm-mm.
It's a combination of things, I think.
Nobody, like it says everywhere, nobody takes that into account unless it's a white shooter. That's just another fucking thing.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
Because what do you blame? It's fucking crazy. It's like an endless conversation to have.
I blame the lack of accountability.
I don't know what I blame. A different thing every day.
You have to learn how to work with that, though, too. That whole, like, okay, when you're not placing blame upon anybody else, you're not a victim. Da, da, da. I don't know, you can still be a victim of yourself, but so long as you know about it.
So anyway, this comes back to being weird and how maybe there's good weird and bad weird. That's bad weird. That's bad weird. We're good weird.
Incestuous weird?
Yeah, and just like, let's kill everyone weird.
That gives weird a bad name. That is not weird.
Weird is...
That is warped. De France.
Oh, I like
okay,
warped.
Viva la de France,
Well,
okay?
Okay, yeah.
Nah. There's another thing, too. Like, ooh, okay. Being institutionalized, I can tell you that there is a large misconstruing? Do not misconstrue this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah, that.
Bad and weird, also selfish and crazy seems to be a natural kind of connotation of the two. Because think about it, all the bitches you see snapping and just... I'm bipolar. Dude, I met a shitload of bipolar people, both men and women, and fuck, they're just regular fucking people. They're not selfish or blowing up or anything. People just want us to be even more fully discredited. It did.
Because it's like a name to blame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, fuck. All those other people. Perfectly regular. Like, I thought I could blame my weird on that. Like, maybe I'm just that fucking unhinged from reality that I forged myself into this. But no! I did that on my own accord. Ain't nobody else in there like that. Like, the fuck?
Yeah. Well, it's also how you were brought up, what influences you had, all that stuff. Everyone's
just independent of everything. There's just a little speck in almost every person that's just like, no, I am an autonomous, unique-ish kind of being. Everybody got a little taste of that, unless they're just so fucking basic that you eat pieces of shit like them for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast.
Yep.
That twist on it, I see. Yup. That's great. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't even go that far in depth with thought. Like, am I an autonomous being? Why am I doing what I'm doing? A lot of people are just robots.
Yes.
It's scary. It's sad. A little bit.
It's kind of like, okay, first episode of Rick and Morty, and they're waiting in line. Oh, it was when they were getting the damn mega fruits. They were getting the mega fruits and the mega seeds, and Morty way up the butt. That's right. And then when they're trying to take them through customs and shit, right? And then they get caught. They're running, shooting, and while Rick is trying to set up a portal and shit, he tells Morty to fucking shoot the bugs because they're robots. And then when Morty shoots one, it falls, oh god, tell my kids, tell my sister.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And Morty's like, I don't think they're robots, Rick. Rick just goes, they're bureaucrats, Morty. I don't respect them. I do that to people.
Oh my god. Yeah, not the shooting part, literally.
Right. Right. Just you're a bureaucrat. I don't respect you.
No,
I fucking machine.
I can see that, yeah.
Green, by the way. That is green.
Green. I was gonna get into that. The whole, you're a different kind of weird than, like, if you go to another place and you see a bunch of people like you and you're like, why am I different? I should be exactly like them. The purple thing. Purple. An amazing, lovely word.
That rhymes with fucking nothing.
Well, that's great. That's purple.
You know what? Yeah.
It's a very purple thing to rhyme with
purple.
Nothing. What would you say to someone who didn't understand what we meant by purple? What would you say purple is?
You really want me to start from the fucking beginning and just...
No, I mean, you can do whatever you want. Brief or deep,
right.
Whatever you want to do.
All right.
This seems to be about weird anyway. We're just going on a weird thing.
You right. Boink. Just boink it.
Oh, shit.
Anything.
Hold on.
I'm waiting. No, give me something fun.
Okay, fine. What?
No.
I don't know. What do you want? What's fun? Do something.
Too late! Moment is gone!
How about that?
Nope. I got nothing. Not even
what?
an
What do you want?
A nice...
How about a different...
You didn't even give me a nice Davy Havoc. Woo! Okay, you win. Stop.
Okay.
Okay, so fine. Fuck it. All of that means we're gonna get into green and purple. Okay, the origin of this shit is my mama said there are two kinds of people in the world. Green and purple. And you know, me and my family, we're not big on saying like there are only two kinds of people. Because, you know, in our thought, like, there's two kinds of people. Those that believe that there are two kinds of people, and...
That's genius.
I know,
I
right?
love it.
That's us.
Yeah,
like, that's how we feel about shit.
There are two kinds of people. Those who believe that there are two kinds of people, and those that don't. That's fantastic. I love it.
Mm-hmm. So, no, we're not limiting ourselves to that at all. This just encompasses dynamics, I think, between the two. Green... You know what? No. If you're purple, you'll hear this, and this is you, and that's why you're fucking listening to this anyway. So I'm going to tell you who you are, okay? Purple. You're curious, you're expressive, at least on the inside. You got a bit of a freakiness about you that could easily be buggered out of you by someone similar that you can relate it to. If you have something in there, a certain wiggle, what would you call this movement?
Yeah, like a...
Slithering.
It's a wiggle slither. It's a sliggle.
Sliggle.
Oh, that doesn't sound great.
Oh, God. All right, green, purple.
Yeah.
What you got inside you?
So generally when we see someone who, or meet someone who's a little like, hey, odd, let's say, odd or like not social norm or like artsy or like it's something very specific.
More authentic, more genuine, more forthcoming, more sincere, more
real.
Intact.
Yeah.
Yes, real. Tangible.
Real and interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a purple person.
And being purple takes bravery too. It do.
Yeah, to be you and to not care. Not that there's anything wrong if you have a cubicle job, because I do half the time. But
what the fuck? Get that job.
Yeah, get it, make money. A green person would be someone who's content with, cubicle, go home to the same home every day, eat the same dinner every day, like very just like, and not think about a lot, not go other places in your mind, not express yourself in a lot of ways, just very like going through the motions and being fine with.
No, I think purple's capable of that too. It's all about definitions. Ooh, there we go. Purple people define less and just take in. The purple assignments have absolutely no symbolic relevance to the color itself. Like, no emotion. It's not like how red is angry, hungry, horny, and like what white is pure, blah, blah, all that shit. No. This just chose 2 fucking colors and lets you do all the assigning. You put all the meaning into it. That's what I like about green and purple. You're the one putting the definition to that word. Nobody else is.
Great.
So that is what is so fucking explosive about green and purple.
That's cool. Make your own definitions.
Yes.
I'm cool with that.
I like words that do that.
I like words.
I like words.
When do you think you officially, at what age, were like, I'm gonna just own my weirdness and be me and just be no matter what? Like, that was it always?
I keep finding new ways. No, I just couldn't help being weird. Like, every little fucking thing, I couldn't figure it out.
Okay.
But I keep finding new fucking ways that I can take it further and feel better. And that's why we're doing this podcast.
Yeah.
At least that's why I am.
Yeah.
I feel better already.
Good. Yeah, it's just about owning it and just like not being afraid and just
run at the fear with a fucking knife in your teeth. Like, fucking run at it. Hook-a-hey, motherfucker! Can that hear it?
Ew.
Can it hear my tea bag? Closer.
Does that sound terribly inappropriate?
I hope so.
Don't worry, it's a tea bag, everyone. Yeah, we didn't say what kind of tea bag.
Oh, fuck, I really just did all that! Why did I do that? Thanks for taking in me going Harry meeting Sally over there. How was it for you?
Oh, God. I don't want what she's having.
You don't want
it. It sounds terrible. How are other ways you splooge out your creativity and weirdness and things like that?
Ooh, actually.
Is this like what we're doing right now a way to do it? Do you have other ways?
Yes.
Yeah, and do you have other ways?
Dude, it explodes at me at all hours of the day, so I just make sure with every little thing that I really don't give a shit about doing or hate doing has a little piece of me in it, and I find a way to make myself look forward to doing whatever, like even just fucking folding laundry, for fuck's sake. Like, I find a way to make myself give a shit.
You have to, otherwise you wouldn't fold laundry.
I don't! I have to try to make myself care or look forward to it or just be like, this feels great. Every little mundane thing I do is a step towards something. I don't see laundry as a step, goddammit. Everything lives on my floor and it works out just fine.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me. If you look at the pile of laundry in my room right now.
Really, you too?
Oh, it's
nice.
The worst. Maybe if I had a washer and dryer right next to my pile of laundry.
Right.
But no. When I have to go to a different building, no.
Dryer, goddamn.
You know who? My mom loves doing laundry. Like, is obsessed with it. She's
Your
like,
mom.
can I do laundry for you? She's like, she really likes it. It's like therapy.
I know.
It's bizarre.
Your mom's that kind of person. That's a fucking towel folder.
Organization.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's conventional.
Yeah.
Conventional.
Is conventional
there
your
you
definition of green?
Perhaps.
Right, which is I said boring. That's similar.
It's deeper than being boring. Your mother is not boring.
That is true.
No.
She is exciting.
Quite.
Quite. Yeah. But yeah, she loves laundry, dishes. She loves stuff like that. Like getting stuff done, checking it off, cleaning it up, cleaning, like that kind of stuff. Imagine if I was like that. How come I didn't get that from her?
I get really rare bursts of that when it feels good. But it's like, fuck, what am I on? How do I get to this place again? Are people like that every fucking day when they take care of shit?
Yeah.
They are?
Some.
I find it really difficult to do things I don't give a shit about. I mean, like...
It's like...
on a very real level.
It's like everyone's autopilot is a different setting. Like, autopilot, if you're, like, really low and, like, you can't think about anything and you're just kind of, like, in the dumps, my autopilot would be to literally sit on a couch and watch, like, old Office episodes. My mom's autopilot, and someone like that, would be to, like, okay, clean mode now. My friend at work is like that, too, one of my best friends. It's very just, like, when you're feeling bad, it's kind of like you scrub the feelings away. It's like that.
I'm jealous.
Me too!
Do that.
Me too!
What the fuck?
Yeah. I can't.
No. I used to have a... What the fuck did I used to kick and punch around?
Me?
No, I didn't do that to you.
Oh yeah, that was my sister.
What? No, I didn't do that
No,
to
she
her.
did that to me.
Oh.
Who did you kick and punch?
No, it was a thing, not a person.
Oh.
There were... Oh, fuck, I'm not that evil. Yes, I did, in fact, go on, well, not sprees, but, like, fucking, I would stab anyone stealing answers off my fucking test, or being a bitch to some other kid at school, and I would just stab them, usually with just, like, a fucking normal pen. Not even a pointy one, just, like, I definitely would imply or just flat out say, hey, if you don't cut that shit out, I'm gonna stab you.
Well,
so I do give a warning.
Yeah, but that's a...
They just don't believe
That's
me.
a poke, not a stab. Don't misrepresent yourself.
No,
if you don't make
bro.
them bleed.
See, that's what they should have... wish you... why weren't you there to say that? Because I couldn't explain that to them. And the only time when that was possibly not true was when one kid had to go get stitches in his ribs.
From you?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
But they said I used, like, something pointy. And no, dude, I remember to this day. It was a fucking unsharpened colored pencil. Okay? Shitty-ass fucking Crayola. I remember it. It wasn't Rose Art, the knockoff. It was motherfucking Crayola. So...
The main question is, did he deserve it?
Yeah.
Okay, well then fuck.
Mid-laugh. Shablaugh.
Oh my god. In his diaphragm, mid-laugh.
Yo.
Do you remember who it was, though? I mean, don't say it, but...
Yo!
You can remember...
Oh my god, I won't say it,
You can, like, find him on social media.
Nah, that's okay.
We'll post pictures of him and his address and his phone number. No. JK.
No, he already got what was coming to him. I like to immediately provide karma. I like to be karma.
Maybe your stripper name should be Karma.
Oh my god. Stripper name is the dumb name. You just want to sound dumb. Like, so every sentence out of your mouth still translates to, tickle my pussy. Like, just a million ways to say that, then that's your stripper name. Here's the thing, I've been learning how to fake it my whole fucking life. Like, pleasantry. Yes. Just, okay, another thing Mama said. Manners were not made for people that you like. The etiquette was set up to maintain civility.
That's true.
Which is why I took Mama's words and I applied it to the ways of our family. Civil up front, Sicilian in back, bitch.
Wait, are you Sicilian?
Yeah.
I am too. I
know.
Oh, I didn't know that. You knew I didn't know. Wow.
We're both Siciliana.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
I don't really have a temper, though. Isn't that supposed to be a trademark?
But Slytherin. Okay, baby.
Well, that's true.
Slytherin.
We are both
Cunning.
Slytherins. Sicilian Slytherins. Maybe all Sicilians are Slytherins.
Man, we get such ugly strippers at work. And they're all so fucking rude. Except for, like, maybe one or two. It's really rare, though.
And you work at an unnamed adult store. Adult
place.
product store.
Yes.
And you get strippers come in there?
Yeah,
A
because
lot.
we have dancing gear.
Oh, and they're just like open about it. They're like, hey, I strip and I need blah, blah, blah.
Well, yeah, they get a discount. So
They
definitely.
do?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
20% off everything.
Who else gets a discount?
Employees.
Oh, employees and strippers. What about
Yeah, we ain't got no veterans or senior citizens or students.
what about
Fuck a
porn
student.
veterans when you've been in porn for 50 plus years?
Oh, that's entertainers, so they also do.
Oh.
Entertainers.
That's lovely.
Like, what's cool is we even have a dominatrix or two.
Great.
Yes. I learned.
You have whips and chains and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
And sex furniture and, well, a lot of things make good props.
What a lovely place to work. I mean, interesting at least.
It is. I adore it.
That's great. Very different from the clientele I have at my work, which is uppity, tight-assed, like, business people.
I would never be accepted.
Yeah, and I applied for your job that you have, and I didn't get accepted. So.
Are you fucking serious?
I applied for that one
Wait,
years ago.
Okay, it was.
Years ago, but I was like,
Yeah.
hey, like I'm gay, I'm interesting. Like, how about can I just be your like flavor of the month?
Yeah.
But it's like no, but I didn't have any experience, so whatever.
So
I know, but
I got my first adult toy store job 4 years ago, and it was only for the summer, and it was so I could get a discount on all the badass shit I was gonna do for your sister's bachelorette party. I got a job because of that.
Oh.
Because I knew I was gonna blow huge wads of cash.
Of cash, okay, just so we're clear.
Warp.
Oh, that sound. I wonder how well that translates.
I don't know. What do y'all think? Is this a fucking... There we go.
Thwarp! We shall post pictures of our thwarps.
Yes!
Someday you got best and big disgrace, slapping your titties all over the place.
Ooh, trail mix. What trail mix?
Snack break.
Yeah, free. Woo!
It's like a little bird mix.
Yes.
I don't think I like any of that,
Tweet,
to be
tweet.
honest.
You don't like almonds?
No,
or sunflower seeds?
No, actually.
cranberry?
No, I do pumpkin seeds at work.
Ugh.
Aw, different strokes. And they're very good at source of iron.
So is my cack.
Okay, well, I don't have that at work. I don't ever do the dried fruit, really.
Huh?
It's, like, really sugary. Gives me a headache.
Pushy.
I know. You think
Sugar
I don't know?
gives me a headache.
You think I don't know? I know.
I have a more sophisticated digestive and everything system. Excuse me, this sugar gave me a headache. Excuse me, sir.
Garçon!
This sugar.
Take it away!
Bring back stevia.
Stevia! You know, I heard it pronounced stevia lately. So if I was that character, that would be how I pronounce it. Do you have any stevia?
Perfect.
No, it's from when you don't eat something for a long time. When I stopped eating sugar a lot and like soda and stuff like that. I mean, pap, as we say.
Mm-hmm.
Then you try it again in a while and you're like, what is this?
Only if I'm being a fucking drama queen. Otherwise, whatever.
Well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Excuse me. Get out!
You know what my favorite fucking carbonated thing is?
Carbonated water? Are you that person?
Tonic water.
It for real?
Yes.
With what? Nothing?
Nothing.
What? Since when?
Unless you put it with Fruit Loops. And then it's amazing!
Wait, Fruit Loops with carbonated...
With tonic
water instead of milk?
Yes. That's what you do when you're a kid and there's no milk in the house, but your parents drink a lot. Okay, so we had fucking tonic water.
So you didn't steal the alcohol when you were a kid, you stole the tonic water? That sounds like a high concoction, but you weren't high.
Right?
Like a stoner concoction.
I was a stoner prodigy as a child.
I guess. You were meant for
I
greatness.
was meant for this.
You were meant for greatness.
Such greatness! Hey, I'd have a dart.
What?
That's Canadian hick for cigarette. Letterkenny. I'd have a dart.
Break time. Actually, that's good because I have to pee. Okay. Is that too long?
No, a little bit more.
More?
Yeah.
That's long for an interlude, no?
Well, we're back from doing that, and
Bladder empty, lungs full.
and fuck if I know what we were saying, but if you want to find out what we were saying, tune in next time, guys.
There's gonna be a lot more amazing insights, slightly educated insights.
And so much speculation.
Speculación.
Yes. And musing. And
Musings.
pondering.
This is what we do.
Yeah. Tune in next time.
Take care now. Bye-bye then.
Bye.
Yeah.
First outro. Bit of garbage. That's okay. We'll learn.